Hi guys, welcome to Untitled Tech. My name is Ricky. Today we're going to be testing Fortnite. We are running the system with the Ryzen 5 5500 paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM, running on dual channel with XMP enabled, which brings the memory speed up to 3200 megatransfers per second. And I'm pairing it with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070. This is the Asus Strix model of the card. And over here on the side version, you guys can see I'm running NVIDIA's 595.87, which is the latest driver as of the time of recording. So the Ryzen 5 5500 is a 6-core 12-thread processor with a 65 watt TDP that has a base frequency of 3.6 gigahertz, and it can boost up to 4.2 gigahertz. It's obviously running on the AM4 socket. The Ryzen 5 5500 is perfectly fine with just a Wraith cooler. It comes with a Wraith cooler included in the package. I changed it to a thermal ride tower cooler with a single 120 millimeter fan, so you might want to take that into consideration when you're watching the temperatures, because your temperatures are going to be higher if you're using just a Wraith cooler. The CPU is part of the 7 nanometer process die. It has a total of 16 megabytes of L3 cache, and this is the graphics card. The graphics card is the Asus ROG Strix RTX gaming graphics card. The graphics card includes 2003 cores, 144 TMUs, 64 ROPs, and include 8 gigabytes of system memory. It has a 256 megabit bus. Here are some of the rest of the specs if you guys want to check that out. Alright, so let's hop back into the game. So we're going to get started with performance mode, and we're going to compare performance mode low settings versus high settings, and then we'll switch it over to DirectX12. So we're starting on performance mode with 100% 3D resolution, epic view distance, epic textures, high meshes, and then we're going to switch it over to what I consider to be the low settings in Fortnite, because you can't really drop everything all the way down. So we're going to bring 3D resolution down to 75% and all the meshes and everything else to low. Alright, let's start counting the FPS. Alright, need a little bit of materials, but I also need some shield. Got him. It's a bot kill. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Alright, let's see if we can activate a little rivalry. Okay, very good. Sure. Where the heck is this person? They're like way on the other side. Why the hell did he pick me as the rival all the way here? What kind of nonsense is this? There's no way I'm gonna get there in 3 minutes. Damn, that means I'm gonna lose that. I swear. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna ignore it, because there's no way I'm gonna get there. I heard you guys. Come on, Homer and Whitey Tighties. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I think that's good enough for the high settings test. And then we're gonna go back to the lobby, switch it back to the low meshes. Okay, good. So now we're gonna switch down over to 75% 3D resolution, near view distance, low textures, and low meshes. And we'll see what kind of results we can get out of something like this. I like the fact that we can drive the bus and just do like random stuff. That's pretty awesome. You gotta give props to Epic. They really do try their best to keep the game fresh, but with all the layouts and everything they've been doing nowadays, it's hard to stand behind this game anymore, and it's obviously not what it used to be. So you know, I have mixed feelings about Fortnite nowadays. I do notice they're using more. I feel like they're using more system memory than they used to use before. Not that long ago, I remember the performance mode used to stay at like 12 gigabytes, and now I'm seeing it go up to 14. So they're probably using that to get higher FPS. Alright, let's go ahead and start the count. Of course, I really have no way of knowing. I don't actually work for Epic, so I can only base myself on what I see. And I've been testing Fortnite already for over 2 years and see the changes. And in spite of the fact that they changed the maps a lot, the amount of assets that they have appears to stay constant, because usually the FPS doesn't change that much from season to season. Got him. Alright, let's go. Good, okay, this match has actually lasted longer this time. That's good. But we're gonna go ahead and stop the FPS count, so that way the amount of frames is similar to the previous match. Which, you know, these are all estimates. This is not a built-in benchmark. I am planning on running the built-in benchmark of Cyberpunk 2077. Got him. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna quit the match just because we're done with testing. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess second place, I guess. Alright, very good. Let's return to the lobby, check out the results, and then we're going to go ahead and switch it to DirectX 12. Let's see, make sure that the results are showing up good. Yep, similar amount of frames, and there is a small noticeable gain in maximum frame rate. The Fortnite is known for stuttering, and again, it's not a one-to-one comparison because there's no built-in benchmark, so I kind of have to, you know, it's really just to get an idea of the performance that you can get. It's not going to be exact. Your results might be different. Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and switch over to DirectX 12. Okay, very good. So we are back on DirectX 12 with unlimited frame rate. We're going to go ahead and change the quality preset. Okay, but CPU is not going up a little bit. That means that this has probably already had a chance to load up all the assets in the that we use in the match. You see, I just can't bring myself to kill people, to like shoot at people that haven't had a chance to loot and grab a gun. It's just not me. Although most people usually don't extend that courtesy to me. Got him. That's probably totally a bot. I'll take it though, it's fine. Still a kill. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up the results. There we go. Okay, so we're going to try one more time and see if the averages go up a little bit. Okay, very good. So we're going to go ahead and start counting the FPS right now. And here we go for all the marbles. So just a brief recap in case you guys are curious. We are running the system on DirectX 11 under the medium preset. And here are the rest of the settings. I guess we'll try to do also a quick epic preset round. Kind of give you an idea of how hard it can be to run Fortnite when you max everything out, even on 1080p. Forget, if I try to do that with a 4K monitor, poor graphics card will probably like reach out and slap me in the face like, what is wrong with you? So yeah. Ooh, I guess I ended up third-partying hard. I'm sorry. It was necessary though. No, it's not. Alright, a little bit of movement. Bubbly Falcon. Is it just me or did they cut down the amount of cars they used to have before? I feel like they used to have way more cars before. Now, why star rivalry? You're just not gonna like try to chase me. You literally know where there's a player that you can defeat and you're choosing to run away. Dude, whoever this person is, they're using hope as Their skin. Maybe I can get some weapons over here. Yeah, I'll take that. My twin. Take this guy's for movement instead. There we go. We're gonna stop the count over there. I think that's gonna be the definitive count. But while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and switch over the preset over to the Epic preset and do a test run with Epic settings on the 2070 and see what it can do. Got him. Very nice. I'm doing my part. Alright, I've been stuck in the snowy part of the map for a little while. We're running the game on Epic settings, so I want to try to see a little bit more of the map while I'm at it, right? I mean, take advantage of it. That's kind of the whole point. Got him. It might just be like me being subjective, but I don't notice that much of a difference between this and medium. And the graphics card struggle. Graphics card is noticing it though. Ooh, what is this? Is it like a drag race? No way. I guess this would be perfect for duos. Check it out. I gotta try it one of these days. Whoa, I was not expecting that. Okay, all right, very good. So that takes care of the test of the RTX 2070. Paired with what is currently the main test bench running on the Ryzen 5 5500. Doesn't have access to PCIe LAN Gen 4, but luckily the RTX 2070 runs on Gen 3, so it's a pretty good combination. Although if you're able to get a 5600, the difference between the 5600 and the 5500 is noticeable, but also in the price. Usually the 5500 hovers around between $75 and $90, and the 5600 stays between like 125 and 150. So considering the difference in price, I think the 5500 is definitely worth it, and it's a great way for you to get yourself into PC building. Lately, as of very recently, RAM prices actually started going down again, so I'm hopeful. I was ready to give up on PC building, but I think the AI bubble is finally starting to get ready to pop, and I couldn't be happier. In any case, I really hope this helps you guys out in your PC building journey. Consider liking, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you find any of my content interesting. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye for now.